Toronto FC has touted its depth all season. Now comes perhaps the ultimate test, an Eastern Conference final against Columbus Crew SC with Stars strikers Jozy Altidore and Sebastian Giovinco suspended for Game 1. On the plus side, the league leaders have done it before, and won big. Toronto routed Columbus 50 at BMO Field on May 26 without Altidore suspended and Giovinco injured. And Toronto lost 21 in Columbus on April 15 in the only game against Crew SC this season that both Altidore and Giovinco started. Story continues below. Advertisement. In their only other meeting this year, visiting Toronto defeated Columbus 21 on May 10 with an injured Giovinco heel watching and Altidore playing the lone striker, ahead of Spanish playmaker Victor Vasquez. Backup striker Tosaint Ricketts scored twice off the bench. Toronto's 8 goals against Columbus this season came from Ricketts 2, Vasquez 2, Altidore, Justin Morrow, Jonathan Osorio and Jordan Hamilton. Toronto has appealed Altidore's red card from Game 2 of the conference semi-final Sunday, arguing he was the victim rather than the aggressor in the halftime tunnel melee that also saw Red Bulls skipper Sasha Kulgistan ejected. Barring a reprieve, Ricketts will likely lead the attack in Columbus. The pacey Canadian international had 7 goals and an assist in 22 games including 9 starts this season. 2 of those goals came September 16 in Los Angeles when Toronto, without Altidore and Giovinco in the lineup, blanked the Galaxy 40. TOs should be chomping at the bit right now for a chance to go make a big difference, Toronto coach Greg Vanney said of Ricketts. I know he'll be ready. Vasquez, who can score goals as well as set them up, will also play a key part in the series. With an international break delaying matters, the Eastern Conference Final doesn't open until November 21 in Columbus. The return leg is November 29 at BMO Field. Story continues below. Advertisement. We need to go there and get something out of it, Vanney said of the series opener at Mapfre Stadium. We did a good job of doing that in the New York series where Toronto won Game 1 21. Both Toronto and Columbus advanced despite losing the second leg of their semi-finals Sunday. Toronto was beaten 10 by the 6-seeded New York Red Bulls at BMO Field but moved on thanks to the away goals rule after the series ended tied 22. 5th-seeded Columbus lost 20 to number 2 New York City FC at Yankee Stadium but won 43 on aggregate. Columbus 16,126 finished 15 points below Toronto 2059 in the standings this season. But it has been hot of late. A different matchup because they'll play soccer and they'll try to break you down and they'll try to play with the ball, said Vanney, in a clear dig at the Red Bulls. Very tactical, I think, in their approach. Story continues below. Advertisement. I have a great deal of respect for what Columbus coach Greg Berhalter tries to do with his team. I think it's going to be an interesting matchup. Despite an uncertain future off the field with owner Anthony Pricord exploring a move to Austin, Texas, Columbus has been on a roll. Prior to Sunday's loss, Columbus was unbeaten in 12 games 804 since an August 5 loss in San Jose. Both sides enjoyed record home campaigns with Toronto 13-13 and Columbus 12-32. Altidore, 16 goals and Giovinco 15 accounted for 42% of Toronto's league-leading 74 goals this season. That include 9 game-winning goals. They took 45% of the team's shots, 196 of 440 and 49%, 82 of 168 of the shots on target. The duo also handled 8 of TFC's 11 penalties this season. Vasquez and Morrow had 8 goals apiece. In addition to Ricketts, 10 other TFC players scored this season. Norwegian international Ola Kamara led Columbus in scoring with 18 goals while American-born Iraq international Justin Meram added 7. Veteran Argentine playmaker Federico Higuain had 14 assists to go along with his 9 goals.